Alright, part 10. It's almost glitch time. What you have to do is you go up to the first shadow child you see, that one. You use the red liquid on it. You see, by doing that, you'll skip the entire sequence with Sybil and you don't have to track down where she is, because the amusement park can be quite confusing at first. Yeah, I know, it's cheating, but technically, I don't know what I was going to say. Anyway, it saved me time nevertheless. Alright, now we're in the last area of the game. It's called Nowhere. Literally. Looks a lot like the hospital, so once again, a lot more similar looking hallways, so try not to get lost. Take the elevator down and now I call this the main, I guess, hallway because that's where you start out in. First you go downstairs and you're in this classroom area, then through there you find the screwdriver and the pliers. You need the pliers to get your first key in this area. I switch back to the handgun because it'll pump up my medium to short range shots and lower my no aiming shots. Once again, your enemies here will mainly be the demon nurses. No doctors. Like in Silent Hill, you can tell which key goes to which door by looking at the door itself. There's an engraving. Here in this keypad, you type in alert, A-L-E-R-T. The only thing in this area is that the Star of David, or Amulet of Solomon, as it's called here. That's one of the 5, I guess, artifacts you need to access the final boss.
Harry.
Right here, I just skipped it, is probably the saddest and the most gruesome part of this game. This puzzle here, it's kind of confusing, but you type in like the number of limbs each picture has. For example, that the twins have 8 limbs. So on, you do that for each of those, and you get the stone of time. Remember, kill everything you see. Try to increase my medium range shots. You're bound to miss a few shots, it's inevitable because Harry's not that great of a marksman. Remember to pick up everything you see, unless it's out of the way. Once you remember which keys go in which doors, this area won't be too much of a problem. The key of Haggith. Alright, now for this next puzzle, you actually need to pick up a camera that's located somewhere else, but I've memorized the picture here. You only need to unlock this door. The other door is completely optional. If you hear that music, that music only appears in the elevator of nowhere. After a few playthroughs, you'll be able to easily distinguish between the hallways of nowhere and the hallways of the hospital, because they look pretty much exactly the same. And here is the second artifact you need, the Crest of Mercury. And you also pick up the Ring of Contract, because you'll need that to get one of the last artifacts. Because if you picked up the artifact, I'll show you later on, but if you pick up the artifact without using the ring first, you'll die. Unfortunately, I found that out the hard way. See, I get confused here. That door that I just unlocked leads back to the main hallway. One more new enemy appears here. See, they grab you. They don't do any damage if they grab you. Remember that? Okay. I can't get the key in there first because I had to do something first in the basement. The other basement of this hospital. Of nowhere, rather. You didn't hear it, but normally, before you pick that key up from the bird cage, you hear a flapping noise, and I was thinking, what the hell is that coming from? After a few playthroughs, I realized that the key was making that noise. Alright, here's the last enemy type in the game. I'll get my rifle ready, because they're pretty tough. They're the invisible demon children. They're exactly the same as the normal demon children. See, they're harder to see, so they're easier for them to sneak up on you. Little bastards. Alright, here's the place where you need to use that ring. The dagger. That bloodsucker you saw from the hospital earlier in the game, that's inside there. And if you don't use the ring before you pick up the dagger, it'll kill you instantly. And I found that out the hard way. You see all these eyes painted on the wall here. And you know it's something similar in Condemned Criminal Origins. You'll notice eyes painted around the areas that the metal plates are found in that game. They probably did that on purpose as a shout out to Silent Hill in a way. Pick up this jelly bean bag and open it up, and there you find another key. I have about a minute left in this part. Part 10. Next part will be the last one. Need to turn off the generator first before you can access the final key. I get a little mixed up here, but what you want to do is go through those doors in the main hallway, the double doors. There's some more invisible demon children here. Sneaky little bastards. See? Alright, this part is almost over. You see that plate about to use in the hospital, but only until now can you remove it. So almost finished, so till next time, the final part. Keep on hanging in there, everyone.